Take a guess what Sonny Hostin calls deporting illegals. With one word. You can even buy a consonant. It starts with an R. Welcome to the Doug TeNapel channel.
Her face was saying something I felt she wanted to say verbally.
Yeah, you know, to answer your question, which is this the immigration fix that this country wanted? I think absolutely there are certain people that wanted to see this kind of pain and destruction for a certain group or type of immigrant. Because if you look at the numbers, yes, the number of immigrants that come from Mexico or of Mexican-born are the largest. But the next largest are Asian.
She's trying to parse out races. I want Asian illegals to go. I want white European illegals to go. I don't care if you're a robot. If you're illegal, not a citizen, I want you kicked out. See, that's the merit. That's how you know it's not racism, which is new to Sonny. She's trying to say like, oh, we have this anger at Mexicans. No, we love Mexicans. We love Mexican people. They're in our church. We love Mexican churches that are legal. All kinds of our congregations are blended with Hispanics. It's illegals that not only white people want deported, but legal Hispanics want the illegal Hispanics deported. Here's how popular it is. We'll go over the numbers real quick on CNN.
What am I saying? I just want to note how different things are from where we were when Donald Trump first took office and how much more the American people are on the side of Republicans than they were 8 years ago. So trust which party more on immigration. You go back to April of 2017. Look at this. The Democrats held an 11-point advantage over Republicans. So Americans were not liking what Donald Trump and the Republican Party was doing back at the beginning of his first term. Look at where they are now, though. Poll out just in the last week. After Donald Trump took office, which party you trust more in immigration? Look at the margin Republicans are putting up here. A 22-point lead over Democrats. You rarely see issues in which the American people side so much with one party over the other. But on the main issue that Donald Trump has been pumping up and Republicans have been pumping up since the beginning of his term that began just 1 week ago, Republicans lead overwhelmingly on this. It's not just unusual for right now. It's just so much different than where we were 8 years ago. It just gives the Republicans a lot more leverage.
What caused Democrats to go from up 11 points in 2017 to now underwater, where Republicans kicked their butt by 22 points? What happened? The 4 years under Biden.
28% of them come. I don't think they walk across the southern border. I think they come by plane. The next largest are Europeans. I don't think they walk either. I'm just saying immigrants, right?
Oh, not undocumented, though.
A lot of them are undocumented, actually.
But that's not the stat for being
but a lot of them
come by plane and then
overstay their visas. They overstay their visas. They overstay their visas, so they're undocumented.
We had undocumented people coding for us. Like at one point, we would get them from Europe. These are white guys from Great Britain, Ireland, Scotland. They'd come over and program for us. They had a work visa. And if the work visa ran out, we were all terrified. Employers were terrified. The company was terrified. And of course, the immigrants were terrified that they were working here without a legal visa. And they went and got that visa taken care of because they didn't want to get deported. They were white people illegally here. You have to go if you're here illegally. So now when we apply the same standard to Hispanics on the southern border or Colombians or Venezuelans, suddenly we're racist? I don't buy it. It's all a giant emotional argument. Here's actress Selena Gomez, ugly crying. This is not an argument. This is proof that it's all a giant emotional tantrum.
I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children.
The children are being attacked. No tears for the people murdered, attacked by illegals. No tears for the jobs they stole from Americans, from legal Americans. If it's about Hispanics, you know, the illegal Hispanics stole the jobs of our legal Hispanic population. So don't make this about race. But no tears for Lake and Riley. Suddenly Selena Gomez, has a cry now. No tears for the 300,000 got away missing children. By the way, the number is up already. Trump and Tom Homan have saved and located 80,000 missing migrant children. She had no tears for that. This is all a giant emotional tantrum.
The Europeans that come here that overstay their visas are undocumented, but they don't come across the southern border. So I think there's a very clear message as to what this president wants the look of a criminal migrant to look like, what an undocumented migrant. And I think that's racist.
Yay, everybody clap. She thinks it's racist. Sonny, you think me ordering vanilla ice cream is racist. You've lost your credibility. They've got nothing left that she's rolling that back out. The idea that Trump just wants an image to look a certain way. I saw a video earlier, I don't know if I can show it here or not, but it was Dr. Phil going around with Tom Homan. They found a Chinese illegal immigrant who was walking the streets and had abused children multiple times, sent back out on the streets, wasn't prosecuted because of it. There was no, hey, we have to make them look more Hispanic. It's not about race. And anyone here legally from any country does not need to fear being deported. It's only the illegals of any race that need to fear being deported because you gotta go.
Is that it's meant to be a PR campaign. So it's meant to scare people. That's what they're doing right now. And when you look at these flights where they are deporting people back to their origin nation, we don't know who they are. And that's where I'd like to see more transparency. If indeed, right now, everyone on these flights is a violent criminal, I think we can all agree everyone thinks they should leave the country. We were saying that this morning. It's common sense. But what we're not getting is a breakdown of who these people are. On the first day of Trump's presidency, DHS, there was a press release, and they said that they had nabbed more than 300 illegal migrant criminals, including one attempted murder and one child molester. But what about the other 298? What was their crime? Because I think either you own the fact that these are all violent criminals and break down who these people are, what their crime was, and tell the American people, or tell us what they really are and let us have a healthy debate over the disagreement of how this is being carried out.
She doesn't believe any of this, of course. The illegal criminals, no one ever demanded names. Where's the names under Obama? Because she here praises Obama.
I think if you were, I don't know yet. It's kind of, it's disturbing what we're seeing, and the headlines and all the coverage would make you think that there's this massive deportation, but by numbers, it contextually, President Obama still remains the deporter in chief. Even if Trump continues at this rate, he will not even hit what President Obama hit in 1 year with 400,000.
Oh, so Trump didn't deport as many as Obama? That could be true. But she just now destroyed her own argument. That makes Obama more evil than Trump. According to Sonny Hostin's previous standard, that makes Obama more racist than Trump. All of the headlines that are now coming out against Trump but did not come out against Obama for doing the same thing, they're only drumming up the headlines right now against Trump purely because he's a Republican. It has nothing to do with what he does, or they would have done the same thing to Obama. She just now destroyed all of their arguments because they did not do the same thing to Obama, because he was the magic black Marxist president, the dream come true. No matter what he did, the press was going to support it. He built the cages. Remember when Trump started using the cages in 2017, they were built by Obama. They did not condemn the cages under Obama, only under Trump. This is all just politics, and Baines, she just now proved it.
But the point here is that it's meant to be a PR campaign.
And so are you part of the PR campaign against Trump, just like you were the PR campaign for Obama. This is the Doug TenNapel channel. Subscribe. Next video.